Welcome back, Kryptonians, to the Chart Experts continuing coverage of Bitcoin and the crypto charts. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and let's get cracking with this wonderful market because things are going according to our plan, basically. Well, it's not our plan, it's always the whale's plan, but we're trying to read that story. So, um, I've just added this little should we call it a synopsis about what's happened so far, just to cut a long story short and to shorten the length of these videos, basically. So a quick recap: we had whales accumulating in the 15 to 25k range. Whales then pushed the price higher. Up to 31k, 32k roughly, to get retail and traders into the market. That's the blue zone and the red and the orange zone. And when retail and breakout traders were in the market, whales basically ran their stops back into the sub 25k zone to add to their already considerable positions. Okay, so we've had whales add to the positions on the 12th of June, on the 28th of August, and again on 11th of September earlier this month. Okay, so this should now be enough in terms of a reload, and this should be enough now in terms of whales accumulating to for them to now look to take profits. Okay, so they're not going to take profits at this level, obviously, because they've just accumulated at these levels. So we should be looking at higher prices. As we've noted in our Twitter posts continuously, we are looking for 34k. Okay, and it's wonderful how this is playing out, because we had this we had lots of questions about whether or not our analysis was correct and whether or not this market was going to give way at around 25k. And what have we seen since then? I can point you to lots of questions on our YouTube videos, in our Patreon channel as well, even on Twitter. Lots of uncertainty, lots of people doubting whether or not we were right or not. But what have we seen in the last week or so? We've seen a decisive bounce at the 25k level, and that just tells us that we're reading the story right. Okay, we don't need to look at all the on-chain metrics, or all the fake narratives, all the well, we've heard everything, haven't we? We've heard this sloping trend line resistance. apparently that means something. Sloping trend line resistance. That could equally be a moving average as well, because we've heard that as well from various people. Moving average death cross or something along those lines. Whatever that means. I say that tongue in cheek. I do know what they mean, but in this context, it means nothing, because the story in this chart is very clear. The people who don't read these who don't know how to read the story of the charts, they rely on lagging indicators like moving averages, and sloping resistance lines and so on. In certain very limited contexts, they do have their place, based on certain strategies, but really for the most part they're not helpful, and we don't need to even look at them. Okay, because we know how to read this story. Okay, Right. So the main point, as far as we are concerned, is the fact that whales are the main players left in the market. Okay. It may be, now looking under the hood, it may be that whales have actually increased the range of their positions up to about 26.5K. Okay, but we don't need to worry about that really. We don't need to worry about the exact positions and all of that because we know how they've played the market. We know that they are the main players left in the market, and we know that now that they've had a very nice a year and a bit to accumulate, um, they are in a position now where they can let the market run higher, and they've had plenty of opportunity here to add to their positions. And breakout traders now are in a position where they will not want to re-enter unless there is another breakout. Okay, so they will be looking for a breakout, not here now. Okay, because they've just been stopped out. They are looking for a breakout above this level here. Okay, the most recent high. And retail traders also will be looking at this and thinking, well, we're not going to enter because we've just been flushed out. Okay, so they will also be looking at this level. Okay, so if they're looking at this level and everybody is looking at this level, and whales are in a position now where they've got enough, what's the next logical conclusion? We are expecting a run up into and over this level here. So that being roughly 31.9K. Okay. 31.9K. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we're expecting to see. Okay, we don't need to worry about all the FUD. We don't need to worry about news stories. We are playing, we are looking at the story as it is being told by the whales. They are now in a great position. They've accumulated and they will be looking to take profits. The most amount of liquidity will be here, where breakout traders and retail traders will be looking to re-enter the market, having had confirmation. You hear that word a lot often. Wait for confirmation. Well, there's a reason why you're told to wait for confirmation. It's because these guys, these big blue whales, want to take profits. Okay, and you're the fish, you're the food that's going to provide liquidity for them. Okay, so we are waiting now for this market to finish any sort of order fulfillment over here, and then we expect this market to move swiftly higher. Okay, you'll notice that we don't say if the market goes higher, if the market goes lower. We're not expecting the market to go lower. Okay, we are expecting this market to go higher. However, this is not financial advice. We could be reading the story wrong, but we have a clear methodology where we believe we know where the market is going to go higher. Nothing is certain in markets, but we certainly have a clear direction, which is why we post this caption here on our videos and everywhere. This is clear, unambiguous price forecasting. It doesn't have to be 100% correct, but it can be 90+% correct in our opinion. And it is just our opinion. It is for your education purposes only. This is not financial advice at all. Okay, right. So let's have a look at the past week. Let's just zoom in here because this is interesting. Okay, so in terms of the selling candles, this was the last selling candle week. Okay, this is how it finished, and we're just going to take both weeks, the top side and the bottom side. Okay, and as you can see, last week we basically had an engulfing candle, an engulfing green candle, showing that the buyers are in control of this market. Okay. The buyers are in control, and they took price higher than the whole range of the prior weekly bearish candle. Okay, and since then we've not had much of a retracement into this green candle here at all. Okay, if anything, this market has tried to reach higher. It's encountered some selling, but this is just poised beautifully, in my opinion, because there's not much above this level here, and we expect for this market to shoot through the rest of the 20s, at the 20,000s level. Okay, there's not much here. Most of the orders will be at much higher levels. So as we've intimated previously, we've got even this large red candle should provide buy side liquidity at 29.6 or 29.700 roughly. Okay, and we've got this level here now at 28. 200 roughly. That should also provide buy side momentum. Okay, now just to make that clear, so what's going to happen now is if price goes above this level here, there will be short-term traders looking to enter the market because they like breakout trades. Okay, so they will have buy orders above this level. They will buy into the market looking for the momentum to continue, and we do expect the momentum to continue. Okay, so it's all looking great. It's all looking wonderful, and we're over 12 minutes again. How do I rattle on? I was trying to keep the video short, but there's so much to talk about. Anyway, it's all looking great. We are looking for these green candles to get bigger, stronger, and we have seen that the market has been manipulated to give whales additional positions, but they're now in a great position to take profits at much higher levels. And yes, we don't need to do all the FUD, all the looking at news articles and 100 different opinions, because we read the market with our own methodology. We don't need to doubt ourselves. We just need to read the story, and the story is that Bitcoin is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And we are expecting higher prices. I hope this helps. If it does, please give the video a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. Hey, this is Asim at the Chart Experts. Wishing you every success. Take care of yourself and your crypto, and join us on Patreon. We need some more company there. Take care. Bye-bye.